settlers, respect for the natives, and how they all might get along. The waste and grief of war was a concern for both sides. The people made peace, agreeing to help one another and to share supplies of different kinds. They passed the peace pipe to symbolize their agreement. After they finished signing the peace treaty, Crying River, his friend, and the chief mounted their horses. As the three of them turned to leave the meeting, he said to his friends, "Oh no, this crazy woman is here again." This time, the woman came not waving arms or crying. She was singing. The words were, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine." Crying River stopped. His eyes grew very big. He was focused on this woman. He had little goosebumps all over his arms and back. He listened again. She continued, "This little light of mine." "Stop," said Crying River in his own language. He got off his horse. He fixed his eyes upon this woman, who was now beginning to look familiar. Crying River called for the interpreter. "What is this woman saying?" The interpreter listened as she explained. With great surprise, the interpreter said, "Why, well, oh my, in fact, she is saying she is your mother. You fell into the river when you were very young. She lost you." Then a flood of memories came over Crying River. He saw the wagon in his mind's eye and felt himself sliding down the slippery riverbank and falling into the cold, roaring river. "That is why I am named Crying River," he thought. He remembered this woman. She was my mother. He called out to his friends, "Look, this woman is my mother." Crying River and his mother stood in awe and amazement, smiling and gazing at each other. Through the interpreter, they asked each other many questions. Great smiles, tears, and laughter came out of their innermost selves. Crying River returned to his people, but often visited his mother. They became the best of friends, and in harmony of faith and living, found true peace. When two or more events happen to someone by chance, like Crying River coming to the fort where his mother lived, this is called a coincidence. It is often a God moment. If you enjoyed this